everyone, my name is Japnikar and welcome back to This in Canada. I hope you are all happy, healthy and fine. In this video, we will talk about how you can pay your tuition fees as an international master student coming to Canada. This video will be beneficial to everyone, even if you are coming as an undergrad, as a PG diploma or diploma otherwise. But I want to specifically target master student because for master students, opportunity are very less to pay their own tuition fees. And in this video, we will also cover a little bit about loan, how I paid my loan and whether you should take loan or not. So without any further ado, let's start our video. So firstly, let's discuss about part-time job, whether you can pay your tuition fees through part-time job. But there's lot of confusion regarding part-time job, on-campus job, off-campus job, how many hours you can work legally in Canada. So let me clear all these doubts. There are two types of job, on-campus and off-campus job. On-campus you can do on campus in your university or college. So according to CIC website, there is no limit on number of hours you can work on campus. You can work 20 hours, 30 hours, 40 hours, depending on you how much load you can take. So on-campus job doesn't have any limit on the working hours. And off-campus job has limit of 20 hours per week. So you can work only 20 hours per week off-campus jobs. You can work both on-campus job and off-campus job simultaneously. There is no restriction on that. You can work on-campus job for 30-40 hours and off-campus job for 20 hours. There is no restriction like that. But if you are coming to do masters in Canada, I will never recommend or I will never suggest you to do on-campus and off-campus job together. I will also not suggest you to do on-campus job for more than 20 hours a week. It would be very hectic. It would be very stressful. It seems like you will only take 2 to 3 courses in masters in a week. So you have to go to university only for 2-3 weeks and rest of the days you are free. But it's not like that. There are assignments, there are midterms, there are projects and there are the final examination. And it seems like that the term is for 6 months or 5 months, but it's hardly only for 3 to 4 months. In the 4th month, you have your final exam. So in total, it's only 3 months where you have to do everything, assignments, projects, and you have to score very good in each and every assignments and projects and midterm so that your overall percentage at the end of the term is excellent. So my next point is not related on how you can pay your tuition fees, but I want to tell if you are doing part-time job, or you should do a part-time job which will pay you higher than the minimum wage. For example, security jobs or Uber jobs, Uber Eat or DoorDash, these kind of delivery will pay you more than minimum wage, and it will depend upon how many orders you take in. And also the on-campus job, you can go to your class and then you can work in the university, which is so good. On-campus job like teaching assistant, research assistant, or even in the residence area where students are living, you can work over there and they won't pay you the minimum wage. They will pay you more than minimum wage. And another suggestion, if you can work overnight, which is also known as graveyard shift in Canada, you will be paid more than any other shift in the morning or evening, because overnight shift is hard to do. You have to wake up for a whole night, so they will pay you more than the minimum wage, but it won't be possible for you to cover your tuition fees through part-time job. So you can apply for scholarship or bursaries. What's difference between scholarship and bursaries? Scholarship is more of your academic reward to you. If you have excellent academic record, like you achieve 70-75% in your first term, then you would be awarded scholarship. Bursaries is more of like a financial aid. If for some reason it's not possible for you to afford the whole tuition fees, maybe you have siblings and your parents have to take care of your siblings as well, so you can write letter to the university and provide proof with them that you can't afford the whole tuition fees, so they will award you some bursaries. So you can apply for scholarships and bursaries, but scholarship and bursaries might or might not cover your whole tuition fees depending upon in which university you are. But you should save that money, because in next step I will tell you how can you earn more money so that you can put together every penny you saved and contribute towards your tuition fee. So I forgot to mention that first time tuition fees you have to pay from India, so it might not be possible you get scholarship in your first term. And the second way you can pay your own tuition fees is by enrolling in the program which offer co-op. So most of the time master students don't know that their program can offer co-op if they select that program from India. So if I would have to suggest, I would suggest you to enroll in the master program which offer co-op. When there is opportunity for co-op, universities help you to find the co-op, and it can be so beneficial for you. You can work into good companies which will offer you good pay per hour, so you can save that money to pay your tuition fees. But what if your program doesn't have, most of the master's program doesn't offer co-op, so it becomes very difficult for master student to pay their own tuition fees. But what I can recommend is you should take a term off between your studies. Some of the universities in Canada have their summer break, winter break, but University of Waterloo don't have any break. You can complete your studies in 1 year with taking all the terms like fall, winter, spring. But some universities do offer summer break and winter break. But if your university doesn't offer any break, it's okay, you can take a term off. I took summer off during my studies because there were not many courses offered in summer. I don't really want to waste so much fees and so much money by taking courses which are not relevant to my course and my program. So I took summer off. You can also take some terms off and arrange your fees in that term. So when you take a term off or it's summer break, you can work full time. That means you can work more than 20 hours even if you are on study. But during that time off, you can work full time and you can work in companies, you can have internship, full time gain experience. And mostly if you are master student, they will pay you $25 to $22. Even if they pay you $25 per hour, in 4 months you can easily arrange 11 to 12,000 or even up to 16,000 Canadian dollar, which is very good, and that can pay your tuition fees in longer run. But finding internship as a master's student without having any co-op program, it's very difficult. So what I would suggest you, if you are coming to India and you have applied for masters, learning languages, software programming from India only, so that you can build that foundation. You can apply to companies and they will hire you with good pay if you have experience, if you have done projects in some type of programming. Also, you should apply to startup companies. So startups are basically with the companies which are very new and they are looking for fresh master students. This experience will definitely help you in finding your full-time. So the last point which I want to discuss with you guys, what if you are not able to find internship, your program doesn't offer co-op, you couldn't get a lot of scholarship and bursary? What you can do is, and what I did was, instead of completing my masters in 2 years, that is 4 terms, I completed my master in 3 terms, which is very hectic for sure, but you saved whole 1 term of tuition fees which you took as a loan. So I told you in the beginning we will talk about loan. I'm not going into a lot of detail, but what I did was I completed my masters in only 3 terms. I took a summer off, so in total it was not 1 year, it was more than 1 year, it was around 16 months, but my working terms were only 3 terms. I took the summer off, so I paid only for 3 terms and I completed my masters. I have to take more courses each term, but it was okay because I saved a lot of money. I saved whole 1 term tuition fee. And if you're coming in Canada, you might know that each year tuition fees increases, so I saved a lot of money over there. Also, I started applying full-time job early and I got my full-time job early, able to completely repay my loan in less than 1 year, because when you send money from Canada and if you have full-time job, it converts a lot in Indian rupees. So I paid my loan very fast and that's how I saved a lot of money. And if you are thinking that you should take loan, whether you will be able to repay your loan or not, let me tell you, if you have a full-time job and if you have done masters from a good university, from a decent university, you will definitely be able to pay your loan very fast. So that was all for the video. I think I talk a lot and I'm very thirsty, but if you like this video, please consider subscribing. It will mean universe to me, and like this video as well by hitting the thumbs up button. Also share with your friends and family, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.